The Eurasian War. The Separatists versus the Imperial Japanese versus the Allies, including the British and U.S. Army. With the Separatist army led by General Grievous and Count Dooku, their army stands at 62 infantry units, 7 reflex units, 5 tanks, 1 shuttle, and the speeder, as well as supported by 4 anti-tank guns. This force up against the Imperial Japanese force of 73 units, 5 airplanes, 3 anti-air guns, and the Kaga, also supported by 4 anti-tank guns, versus the Allied forces consisting of 94 infantry units, 8 anti-tank guns, 2 jeeps, and the Imperial flagship. This will be the battlefield, with snowy mountains in the north, Berlin in the east, hills by the beach in the west, and rocky blade terrain great for defense in the most southern part of the map. This will be the starting positions of all factions, with the Separatists starting in the most northern part of the map in the snowy mountains, with Japan's starting positions in the western corner of the map on a range of hills, and finally the Allies, spawning in the most southern part of the map behind a range of rocky blades. With positions being firm, it was now time for movement. The Separatists moved in quickly to take Berlin as well as to secure the most northern bridges, followed by the Japanese pushing towards the Allies but being stopped by U.S. anti-tank fire. The British then moved quickly to secure the last bridge so that it would not fall into Separatist hands. Within the first couple days, the front lines look like this. I want you to take a moment to look at this map. Do you notice anything? Anything particular about the borders of the countries? Let's take a closer look. Did you guess it? There's space, heaps of it, specifically in between Separatist lines and everyone else. But why were the Separatists and everyone else so far apart? Well, the reason being, there is basically only 2 main ways that you could get from one side of the map to the other. The first way is through the northern bridge between the hills and the mountains. The second way would be on a bridge between the rocky blades and Berlin on the southern eastern part of the map. And unfortunately for the Separatists, both of these bridges were guarded very well. The most northern bridge guarded by a range of hills overlooking the bridge with Navalwerfer and artillery pieces mounted atop, ready to shoot at any Separatist forces or tanks. And the most southern bridge being guarded by the Imperial flagship, with cannons that could outrange and outgun any Separatist tank or forces.